Hey, my little panda cubs. So, family. What does family mean to us as trans people? Many of us, not all, some have good parents and good families, but many of us, we experience rejection from our families, and we tend to get kicked out and outcasted by our families. We can't really go to our families. They view us as embarrassments, or they mourn us. They mourn our old selves, and they just can't accept who we really are. They want us to be what they want us to be, rather than wanting us to be what we need to be. Does that make sense? So I don't have biological family anymore, and none of them really bother with me. They dumped me in this town all alone, completely isolated. I haven't even seen my biological family in years and years. But that doesn't mean I don't have a family. I mean, many of you, my little panda cubs, I consider you my family. My little sister, Alice. Hi, little sister. She's my family to me. I'll always be her big sister. I'll always be here. Noah as well. Little Noah. She doesn't talk to me much anymore, but that's okay. Because I consider her my family. If she ever does need me, if she ever does need her big sister, I'm still here, and I'm still going to be her big sister. That's what family means to me. Being there for the people you care about and the people you've bonded with. Blood is thicker than water. Not in my experience. Not in my experience. They say you can choose your friends but can't choose your family. Again, rubbish. I say you can. You can choose your family. And you know, I love my chosen family a lot more than I do my biological family. And I have a bigger and better bond with my chosen family than I do with my biological family. I'll always love my two little sisters. Always. Even when they don't need me. You know, I'll still be here always for them. That's just what it means to me. And I have my mummy, of course. My mummy in Scotland, Matoko. She's been more of a mother to me than my biological mum ever has. She looks after me like I'm a real daughter. She's never abandoned me, even in times where I might have deserved it. You know, I have borderline personality disorder, so I'd often go schizo and split, and yet here she is, still mothering me, still caring about me, still babying me in the way that I need, that I never had when I was young. She lets me be young now, which is nice. And of course Naomi, which is Mummy's partner, and Abby and Jay. These are my family. Jay always looks after me. Jay would never see me on the streets. She'd never see me hungry. She'd never see me in harm. She wants me to move to America so that she can look after me better. This is family. Finding people who you want to take care of and want to take care of you. Anybody out there who has nobody to go to, nobody that they can consider family, that they can open up to and confess to and go to just for comfort. Big sis is right here. So you're never alone, and you're never without family. You can choose your family. Not having a family is entirely your choice. Now, in the town I am in, the town my family's abandoned me in and left me isolated, my biological family, I'm not so alone anymore. I've always had drinking buddies. When I used to drink at the unicorn. I had lots of drinking buddies. I had lots of people who were nice to me. I had people who I'd sit with and stuff, but where are they now? Where are they? When the unicorn turned their back on me and backstabbed me. Where are they? So I started drinking in a pub called the King Edward. Now, when I first went there, I was suffering from paranoia. I was paranoid. I was a little schizo. I was drinking too much as well, so that wasn't helping the situation. So I rubbed people up the wrong way, right? I rubbed them up the wrong way. But this was just coming off the back of, the unicorn absolutely taking a giant shit on me. So I was in that. I was scared, right? I was scared. So I took things wrong or saw things wrong and blah blah blah. Anyway, fast forward a few months. These people are now my family. When I'm away from them, I miss them, and they miss me too. Weirdly enough, if they don't hear from me for a day or two, they're calling me or texting me. Hi Pandora, missing you. Are you okay? They invite me round to their houses. One of them invited me to one of his house parties, which is usually reserved for the really top elite people that he really likes, that are really in with his group. So it was an absolute honour that he invited little old me. I couldn't go, sadly, because I was in hospital, but it was nice that I was invited, and I'll definitely go the next time. We was in the King Edward one day talking about family, and I said, I don't have any family. They were talking about their families, and I'm like, I don't have any family. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're right here. And that just made me think, I was like, yeah, actually, I mean, when I'm down or upset, I go to these people. If nobody's heard from me for a day or two, they're the ones picking up the phone and calling me to check on me. And if they don't hear from me on the phone, they're at my door, knocking on my door, checking on me. A girl called Nicola. She calls me her sister, and I call her my sister, because we just have that kind of bond. She's gotten good at being able to tell when I'm spiraling, when I'm in crisis. She knows instinctively when I'm in crisis, because she'll look at me and say, are you okay, sis? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry. And she's like, no, you're not. She knows. She is literally my sister. She's got that connection with my mind. Anyway, one night she detected I was in trouble up here in my head, and she actually called an ambulance to come check on me for a wellness check, just out of pure instinct. That's family. Even the landlord and landlady of the King Edward. I went to the toilet one day, and some bigot went up to the bar and complained about me using the toilet. And they were like, hey, she's our girl. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. She's our girl. That's family. So just because your biological family has rejected you and doesn't accept you, it doesn't mean you can't have a family. My chosen family, to me, is my real family. It's because of these people that I'm still alive. And I don't think they realise just how much they mean to me. I've always had a habit of, when I'm sad or depressed, I sort of recede into my own little bubble. I sort of disappear, and I just want to be alone. They don't let me. It's like, no, you're not alone. Come on. You're coming out with your family. You're going to come sit with your family. You're going to come talk to us. And I've never had that before. I think it's something I've needed. And my baby's in my Discord server. So those of you out there who have been rejected by your biological family, who you might feel alone. You're not, right? Your family's right here. Big sis, right? I'm your big sister. You can always come to me. My DMs are always open for my babies. The link to my Discord is in the description. You've got family waiting for you right there. And as for real life, you just have to meet the right people. Like, I've got friends and I've got family, and I make a clear distinction there. I've got friends too. I've got people I consider friends, but then people who friends just doesn't cover what I feel for them and what they feel for me, so they get promoted to family. We're living in very hard times right now as trans people, especially in the UK, where the government is literally trying to genocide us. So we need to be there for each other. We need to be our own family. If you have no biological family, or if you're the outcast in your biological family, reach out. Reach out to people. Reach out to Big Sis. Reach out to other trans people in my Discord server and create your family like I have. I love you, my little sisters. I love you, my little panda cubs. They don't watch my videos, but I love you anyway, my King Edward family. I love you all. I'll see you Friday for a r/Ask Transgender. I'm going to try and make some more positive videos in the next coming weeks, rather than dwelling on the dystopian nightmare that is UK politics right now, trying to erase our existence. I will make videos on that in the future, but I need a mental break from the depression right now. I just want to play games with my family and go to the King Edward and hang out with my family, Mark and Steve and Old Man Ray, and even John and my sisters Nicola, Casey. And remember, water can be thicker than blood when mixed with the right ingredients. Okay? Zippity!